Hello and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Yeah, woo. So, yeah. Okay, good. That's that over and done with. Let's do a job. Alright, so that's a nice dark green. What does this job entail? Car is loud. So that's some exhaust debris and a clutch plate. So relatively simple job. Alright. First things first, we're going to need to get into the gearbox. So we're going to need to take a lot of stuff off. It's a front wheel drive, so that's the front axles need to come off. And also there should be a starter motor somewhere perhaps, often connected to the gearbox. Maybe not. Alright. So we need to stick it up on the lifter to step the wheels off, to get the axles off. As you can see, if we look at the gearbox, when we click on it, or when we mouse over it, it's got these two red bits that show, well, it's a front drive shaft. So we need to disconnect that first, and then when we highlight the drive shaft, it highlights the axles. Let's get the axles off, we'll need to remove the wheels, I think. Alright, let's just double check that is the case. So if we want to remove, oh, can't quite see it, that axle, yeah, we need to remove the wheel first. It was highlighting the wheel red, I didn't even need to click on it really. Now see, the trouble with having faster unbolting, which is awesome, is that you want to be able to then get faster bolting. Once you've got used to faster bolting, it's no longer as exciting, and now you want to be able to upgrade it again to, well, like I said, faster bolting. So I think it's a thing, isn't it? Faster? That's a word. This is where I put it up in the air to get the gearbox off and find out there is a starter motor, and I just couldn't see it. You can see the knackered exhaust here as well. Right. Gearbox. Yeah. There it is. We need to get to it. Oh, dagnammit, I wish I'd stuck to my guns. I knew there was a starter motor on there somewhere. There it is. And despite some of the weird lengths you can reach when you're unbolting stuff, that was apparently a bit too far to reach up through the engine. Alright, so now the gearbox should come off. I forget what it was we're changing in here. Some sort of clutch thingy. It's not the pressure plate, so it's the bit underneath, which you can see is all crappy through the gaps in this. So, on clutch plate, on knackered clutch plate. So when we get the front exhaust section off, we'll have to take the manifold off, which I assume we'll have to do from the engine bay. I guess it won't let us get away from, yeah, it won't let us do it from here. But whilst we're underneath, we might be able to move the catalytic converter. Excuse me, oh, it's shifting me along. There we go, on that one. Although I'll have to put it up in the air to get the other exhaust off anyway, so I'm not really saving myself any time there. Okay, so we need a thing. We didn't need to walk over here, look, I've forgotten all about that. Let's stay over here, look, where I can click on the car to remind myself what it was I want. What is it I want? It is a clutch plate, and then I bring up my fancy little tablet, look. Woo! Clutch plate, please, that'll be in gearbox. Clutch plate. That's right, an exhaust we'll need for a catalytic converter, and the front end, which I'm not quite sure what that is yet. What am I doing now? Oh yes, I'm getting the manifold cover off. I assume I need to do that, do I? Yeah. Yeah. Every now and again you got to double check that you're actually doing what you need to do rather than just something you learnt by rote, which may or may not be correct. That's the lesson for today, children. Blah blah mumble mumble. That's right. You better listen to the blah blah mumble. Okay, right, so we need to put it back up in the air and whip it off. Front exhaust section. So now we can bring up the tablet without even coming out of the engine compartment. Front exhaust section. and then we can immediately go back into pop it on mode, as I think they call it. That's right. And then we can also got the clutch plate and the clutch back together generally. Whoops, missed. And your release bearing. Oh no, got to screw it in first. That's right. Screws. I know the bolts. Bolty bolts. Clutch bearing, and then the gearbox back on top. Alright. Job almost done. Ooh, yep. And now whilst we're here, we'll remember to stick the starter motor. Oh, I can't do the starter motor. Front drive shaft. I guess we have to put these on. Oh no, we can put them on here. Oh, you can put the wheels on there, can we? There we go, go on then. Just wave your bolt meter in front of things, that's what it's called, isn't it? A bolt meter? That's what screws bolts on. Right, and this side. That's right, special through the wheel bolting. Yeah. Oh, no, can't do that one. Nah. Oh, there we go, it's a bit of a sticky one. Hope we haven't have to take that one back out again ever. So that, oh no, not quite. Oh, I'm stuck underneath. Doing well. Just a little bit more. I need to fiddle about in the engine bay. I need to put the starter motor back on. Where is it? Sometimes it can be fiddly to see. Oh, need to be in the stick it on mode. Our extra starter motor that we seem to have had. I had a brand new one, so I've obviously accidentally put the brand new one back on something, and I've ended up with this naff second-hand starter motor. Ah well, them's the brakes. Oh yes, we've got to replace the manifold, of course, from our exhaust job. It'll sound much better with the manifold on, and the exhaust will actually be useful then, rather than just clouds of smoke coming out the front of the car. And then the cover. There we go. Heat reflected. Okay, now that, I think, is the job did. Oh, I can't move too far away from it to be before I press O. Yes, all good. Let's see if I put everything back on. Yeah! Woo! Yeah, woo! Woo! Alright, so we can squeeze another one in, so to speak, as the actress said to the bishop. Yeah. Yes, madly efficient. Okay, what's this one involve? Parts not discovered, and some clutch work. Oh, I could do with selling all this nonsense. It's easy when you can click on the apply button straight away afterwards, but... Oh, there we go, it's moved up. I'm not going to keep doing that. Yeah. $31. Sell. Alright, good. That was that out of the way. So, back to this. So we've got some gearbox issues, and controlling car feels loose, which is probably some sort of steering issues, and some suspension stuff going on here. So let's get it on the... Oh, can't do it from there. Let's get it on the lifter, because we need to get the wheels off properly. Well, for the suspension bit certainly, and maybe for the gearbox as well, which... Is it a front wheel drive? Yes it is. Okay. So, same as the last job, we have to get the front wheels off to get the axle, so that we can get the drive shaft off, etc, etc. Get the gearbox off. Let's do all that. And whilst we're here... Oh, yeah, take off the outer tyre rod first. Spot the running suspension parts that need fixing. This all looks fine. Oh no, this bit. The sway bar. Let's get us a new one of them. Cool. And around the other side. Ooh, faster and bolting. Bolt. And then we've got the same problem. This, well, it's actually slightly different. We've got an outer tyre rod rather than the sway bar, the inner tyre bar. Sorry, but then the sway bar's knackered here as well. so there's nothing obviously wrong with the rest of the front suspension, so... oh, we found it all. Okay, well, that was simple. Oh, hang on, we haven't taken off the drive shaft. We'll need to remove the starter motor. Can we shift over a bit? Why isn't it moving my perspective? Grr. Can I see the starter motor from here? Yes. Accessible from engine bay, look. That's right. Which is... oh, I'm in the wheel bay. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I've forgotten where it is already, even though I've just done it. There we go. So there's the starter motor off. So now we can pop it up in the air and get a gearbox. Meanwhile, I don't have to run anywhere. You forget I don't have to run anywhere. I can buy some sway bars and stuff. So, 2 sway bar front link end. I think they were A's. I need an outer and an inner tie rod. So, outer tie rod, one of them, and an inner tie rod. No, my alphabet. H-I. Where is it? There it is. Not as tricky as it sounds. Alright, good. Whoops, I don't want to be over here. What am I over here for? Give me the gearbox. Thank you very much. Okay, and then it was the release bearing and the not the pressure plate, the other one. Same as last time. What's it called? Oh, it's just a plate, not the clutch, not the, I don't know, whatever. Oh, I don't have to run anywhere. Keep telling myself I don't have to run anywhere. So anyway, I'm going to remember. So clutch plate, not the pressure plate. Yeah, they're both basically the same thing, aren't they? And the release bearing. Alright, and then we get back in there and sort those straight out. Yes, fresh new one, please. Alright, job done. So okay, so just putting it all back together again. So madly efficient couple of jobs. Working 9 to 5. Something. What's the... oh yeah, drive shaft. Let's put the... oh, I can't put the starter motor, I keep forgetting. Okay, and whilst we're here, we can probably put the sway bar back on. Oh, it's around the other side, look. There we go. Bolting around corners. The inner tie rod. I keep calling it an inner tie bar, but it's a rod. Don't spare the rod. Oops, I could put the wheel back on as well if I wanted to. Oops, what have I done now? Oh, I've pressed all the wrong buttons. I can't click... oh, I'm in assemble mode. I can't even click on the wheel area. I'd suggest that was a bug, but I'm not quite bothered enough about it to report it. Okay. To the side. So we've got the axle, multi-bolty, and the outer tie rod from the other side of the car. There we go. Awesome, and then we have to put the car down and put the starter motor back on. Insert mode. There it is. Bolty, 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 bolt. Alright, good. I think that job is did. That was nice and fast, look. Ooh, 4200 experience. We're getting close to be able to do things like... oh, this is 9 grand, isn't it? Not getting close to that. Halfway. Nearly halfway. Where's the... there it is. So... oh, actually, I do have this already. That's... oh, no, I don't. That's just highlighted because I can actually buy it. I'm not quite sure what that's going to give me. I bought the tablet, didn't I? So I've got 1 point left. I don't really know what else to buy at the moment, so until I'm pushed in a direction, I shan't bother. Oh, there's the first aid kit if anyone needs it. Good. It's usually green, the first aid kit. I guess in different countries they must have it as red. Whatever. Alright. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you enjoyed that very fast couple of jobs. Come back next time and we'll grind some more XP out. Yeah. Is it weird that I can't see my own reflection in this very mirrored surface? And with that thought,